What up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to dive right into it. So I have had a lot of people comment on my previous video, which I made about a year and a half ago, kind of explaining what Envato Elements was. I was a lot less experienced with the whole webcam and recording myself, so I think I overtalked it and I left out a lot of key parts. So let's go ahead and dive right into this. I'm going to try to keep it short and simple. So I'm just going to give you guys like an overlay of how I've used Envato Elements over pretty much like the last 4 years to save myself thousands and thousands of dollars from paying graphics designers to design things for me. With a little bit of experience, I was able to take like these pre-built templates and create custom logos, intros, lower thirds, end screens, pretty much everything you need to have a successful YouTube channel. You can pretty much get from here, and the rest you can learn along the way. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. So over here on the left hand side, we're going to see stock videos. So you can see stock footage, motion graphics, and all stock videos. So let's just go ahead and go down to all stock videos. All stock videos are pretty much just like a ton of generic stock videos. So for example, if I was starting like a travel vlog channel and I wanted to make a cool intro, but I hadn't had the chance to actually get out and travel, and I wanted like a nice drone shot of like a Caribbean ocean so I could put my logo coming across it. If we come over here and we search tropical drone video and we hit search, you're gonna see just hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands, of just pre-shot, really high quality drone videos of anything you can think of. And what's really nice about Envato, which I like better than I like all these other templates and websites that have stock videos, is Envato's really strict about who they let in their program. I've applied twice now and I've yet to be accepted. And I feel like some of my work, the first couple times was not that great, but the last time I felt like the work that I submitted was actually on a really, really good level, and I still was denied. But everything that I've ever downloaded from Envato has been the absolute best quality. I've never actually downloaded anything as far as stock footage wise that wasn't great. So over here under stock footage, you also see motion graphics. Motion graphics are pretty much pre-built templates that people have built in Adobe After Effects, Adobe Premiere Pro, Apple Motion, Final Cut Pro, all of those things. These are pre-built motion design templates. So if I was teaching a nursing program and I needed a video of the human body, I could come up here and type in anatomy. Let's just say human body. And now I can get these pre-built 3D templates or graphics designs of just the skeleton, of just the outer body. I mean, you guys can see on the screen here how much that this site actually has to offer. Next, let's go into video templates. This is actually my favorite part, and this is what saved me the most money, more money than anything. So if we go over here to video templates, and I come up here and I type in fast logo intros, you're gonna see hundreds of these awesome 3D special effects, graphic, logo intros, everything from simple little YouTube logo screens all the way to advanced like customized robots, turning, morphing. So what else is awesome, if you guys wanna learn how to work on these Envato templates in programs like Adobe After Effects, Premiere Pro, Apple Motion, I have special training videos that I taught, and I'm working on building more to teach you even better on how to use how to customize these templates for yourself without having any experience in After Effects, Premiere Pro, any of the programs. I'm getting really good at like breaking it down to like basically in like the most simplest of terms and covering every key point that you need to know as a beginner with no experience to build these logo templates out. So over the next couple months, you're going to see a lot more coming out for me in the Adobe After Effects 2021 and Adobe Premiere Pro 2021. Let's say we want to make a short little promo for a fashion company. Let's say I own a clothing line and I want to make an intro for my clothing line. So over here, you're gonna see just, again, hundreds and hundreds of more of these templates that you can pretty much customize. So you're seeing the videos playing in here. They give you this template, all the transitions are already in place, all the spots for all the text are already in place. You literally just have to drag in, drop your images, resize them, change the text how you want them, and hit render, and it's gonna create that exact same template for your clothing brand. Now, over here on the left-hand side, we have the ability to filter. So say I'm only good at After Effects and I don't know how to use Premiere Pro. I can check the box over here. It'll say, okay, just show me templates that are built, designed for Adobe After Effects. Same thing down here. If I want to uncheck that box, I can go to Premiere Pro. And then maybe over here, I typed in fashion intro. Well, maybe over here, I want a fashion title intro. So this will be title intros with more so words and then actually videos and all different types of cool things like that. The only thing that does not impress me with this site is their music. Why their music doesn't impress me? A, it's just not that great. Epidemic blows this site out of the water. And two, I've had issues with YouTube basically limited monetization because they're flagging my videos for not having the rights to use these songs, which when you first launch a video on YouTube, if they limit your monetization, it's important time about launching a video on YouTube is the first minute. The next part is the second minute and third minute and fourth minute and so on and so forth. So when your video launches and the monetization is limited because they flag your video in the beginning, the most important part of that video launch gets destroyed. I've not had any problems with Epidemic because Epidemic actually links to your YouTube account and verifies that you've been been verified and you have permission to use any one of their songs, YouTube already knows what songs they have the right to. You're never going to have an issue. If you try to use your friend's license and it's not attached to your channel, instantly it's going to have an issue. Me and my girlfriend tried to share accounts, like we used to share Artlist.io and didn't really have any problems with Artlist music. Then she started using my account. Then we downloaded the same song that was on Artlist from Envato, and it flagged it. And then she didn't have the license for it, but she ended up having to buy the license just to get the rights so her video could stay monetized. Next, let's click over here to photos. And again, if I wanted, let's just say I was a blogger and I needed food templates. So let's just say food photos. And you're just gonna see I mean, there's probably hundreds of thousands of stock photos on here. So this site is really like your all-in-one place to find everything you need to be a successful YouTuber, build a successful website, start a successful brand. I launched my clothing brand, iVibe, and 90% of the content that I put out marketing-wise, I somehow, in some way, shape, form, or another, use this site to do something with that marketing content, whether it was building the template, building the intro, building the outro. And now everything I do on YouTube pretty much stems from Envato Elements. So I've shout out to Envato Elements. This is not a paid ad. I'm not getting anything from this. I have a link down below, which I get like a few cents if you sign up. I don't even think I've ever had anybody sign up, so I'm not really worried about it. So since we're in this lockdown again, Michigan's on this lockdown, over the next 90 days, I want to put out as much helpful information to help you guys scale or grow your brand or business. Everything that I've learned on YouTube over the last 4 or 5 years, and I work 20 hours a day, 7 days a week. I skip family holidays because I work so much. I'm just so busy, and I'd be even busier if it wasn't for this site. This site has allowed me to get so much free time back because of how easy it makes things for me to do. So the next cool part about Envato Elements is, say I'm scrolling through here and I'm trying to like get an idea of what templates I want to design, or I might see like 10 different templates that I like and I kind of don't want to have to constantly be researching for those keywords. If I go here and I hit add to collection, I can create a collection for like, it's basically like a wish list on Amazon or a favorites list or a playlist. You create these collections, they call them, and you have the ability to go back and view all the content that you actually save there. And another thing that's nice is if you go up here to your icon and you go to my downloads. What's nice here in the downloads area is you can see every download that you've ever downloaded since the beginning of time. So you can see over the last 3 years, I've downloaded over 1,089 different templates or videos from Envato Elements. That just says a lot of how much money that has saved me. Say I were to get on Fiverr and pay somebody to make me an intro. Let's scroll down to one. This is actually gonna be the logo intro I'm gonna make next. And I'm gonna make a training video which teaches you guys how to make this exact logo intro. So today is December 4th, 2020. So by December 6th, I will have a full edited video on YouTube which teaches you how to make this exact logo intro. So it's nothing special, we'll just watch this really quick. So if you guys want to learn how to actually use these templates and start with this one right here with me, this one I'll have where I actually zoom in on the screens and I highlight my little cursor. So it'll show you everything you need to know from a beginner aspect of how to use Adobe After Effects to create these intros. Shit, hold up, there's more. Wait, for another $2.99, if you just subscribe right now, we'll give you this free pack of Photoshop brushes. Just kidding. So how this site works also is it's a one set price. I think I pay like $200 a year. It might be like 120 or 200 bucks, whatever it is. If it's under 500, in my opinion, it's worth every penny. So that being said, it also has a lot of awesome different add-ons. For example, Photoshop brushes, Adobe Illustrator text, font, sketches, layers, brushes, overlays, you name it. It pretty much has a ton of things, especially Photoshop actions. So if we type in Photoshop actions, so out of all the Adobe programs that I've attempted to learn over the last 5 years, pretty much mastered Adobe Illustrator, After Effects, Premiere Pro, Animate CC. I can actually create animated characters. Photoshop, for the life of me, I cannot wrap my head around. I get so frustrated with that program that I end up giving up and throwing in the towel within a matter of minutes, and about 15, 20 minutes. Actually, I probably waste a good hour or two, I'm not gonna lie. And then I give up and I get ticked off and just want to break things, and I go back on Fiverr and I hire someone to do whatever job I was trying to do. But those of you that are good at Photoshop, this is pretty much the holy grail. Photoshop actions are the awesomest thing ever if you actually know how to work them. And I think a lot of times is I don't understand how they work. So every time I go to use one, I get frustrated and I can't figure it out and I want to break my freaking computer. But for those of you who we can see here, for example, let's just do this one. You basically upload any photo or image, and then you take your brush and you paint around your subject and you press a play button. And then it automatically turns your photos into these cool special effects little, you know, if you had a Halloween company or marketing or whatever and you wanted to use this one, let's jump back here a minute and let's go to this one. So here's some before and afters. So you can see basically it just takes your photo and gives it that really cool, like almost modern vintage type of look without you actually having to go through and then custom keyframe and edit. You do the same thing. You upload your image, you paint around it, and then it knows that painted area what it needs to do, and it goes through all these processes, like hundreds of processes, and does them all automatically instantly for you. And last but not least, fonts. So fonts again. So another good thing is fonts. You can go over here, you can type by categories, by the script. You can do normal, monospaced. You guys get it. I mean, I don't have to really over explain this one. You know, you want Halloween fonts, Christmas fonts, girly fonts, guy fonts, biker fonts, unlimited fonts. This is just another great place to just find everything that you need. They have everything all in one place. And again, this is not a paid ad. I'm just trying to help you guys out. So do me a favor, if this video did help you, help me out. Smash that subscribe button. If you guys click the link down below, I might actually get $1 or a few pennies or something. That'd be kind of cool. I appreciate it. You know, hopefully this video helps you guys out. And if you guys want to learn and edit with me and learn everything that I've done over the last couple years, hit that subscribe button, click the links below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.